Cadillac. And they just got the new XT4 in. And as you know, the last time I was here making a video, we purchased a XT5, just like this fine specimen here. But right over here, this is the XT4. So far, I already saw the preview because I went to a Cadillac test drive event and I actually saw this thing already. So basically, the XT4 is the smaller version of the XT5. Now, my guess is that either some people complained that the XT5 was too big, which I really don't believe that's true, or what probably happened was people complained that the XT5 was too expensive. The reality of the situation is these things are $50,000 for these XT5s. Those things are about $50,000 to $55,000 for a luxury model. But this is obviously smaller. Obviously smaller. The doors even look smaller. So, what is this? XT4 all-wheel drive premium. Those wheels look nice. They look slightly better than the wheels on the those are the premium wheels over there on that XT5. The XT4's wheels look slightly nicer. Pretty good. Okay. And let's see. The standard vehicle price is $41,795. And this one has the power roof, dual sunroof, as you can see. And this is a panel roof for the back people. And it has 20-inch alloy wheels. So yeah, this one's the premium model. This one's way up there. Comfort and convenience package comes with a seat adjuster, 8-way power seat, massage control. Holy shit. They got massage control, lumbar control, 4-way lumbar. Ventilated front seats, which even the XT5 luxury didn't come with, which I'm still angry about. It should have came with heated and cooled seats. Cold weather package, driver and front passenger heat seats. Okay. And this has the driver awareness. Oh, hi. $48,735. It looks like somebody's about to take this one out. Somebody got a bunch of people about to buy this one. Okay, so I'll look at another one. Yeah, they have more. So basically my sales guy is going to let me drive one, but I wanted to take a closer look at them before I started driving so I could, you know, do a closer look at them. So this is a typical luxury model right here. And as you can see with the luxury model, that's the one we bought. We bought a luxury all-wheel drive model. The luxury all-wheel drive models, those start higher. Those are standard at $50,995, and they increase in price to $54,000. So basically, it's $55,000. Again, the thing that annoys me more than anything is that these things, the luxury model, does not come with heated and cooled seats. It only comes with heated. That was the one thing that pissed me off more than anything about these things. So this is $55,000, just like we bought it. And you can almost tell the difference between these things just by looking at the wheels. Now, you can tell based upon these wheels that these are pretty much both luxury models, but they have the premium models. So this one right here is $46,845 because this one is an all-wheel drive, but this one, as you can see, has smaller wheels. These are R18s. What are these? Oh, these are R18s. There's a difference in the gloss on these things, I think. I don't know. But they have premium models somewhere around here. And the premium models come with more equipment. So basically, in order to get the heated and cooled front and rear seats, they make it so you basically have to damn near pay like $60,000 for one of these things. And as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't have to step that high up just to get, you know, heated and cooled seats. You should not have to step that high up. But Cadillac's on a roll selling these things. I just wish that things like that, like heated and cooled seats, I wish they would just give that to you without having to screw you for it. But in my opinion, these cars, fully loaded, should be about 60. I don't really see that these cars should go past 60. You know, and they should have heated and cooled. Any car that's $50,000 should automatically have heated and ventilated seats, period. You know, this one's black right here. This one's a front-wheel drive luxury. Starts standard vehicle price $34,795. So because this is a front-wheel drive model, obviously it's only front-wheel drive. You don't get that all-wheel drive. We're gonna look at one and we're gonna drive one anyway. But total vehicle price $39,615. So basically, the bottom line about the XT4 is, let's say that you're one of these wealthy retiree women and you want to have a really nice Cadillac so you could drive around to your book club meetings where they, you know, they just sit around and they drink. You could drive around to your book club meetings and you could, you know, every now and then pick up your grandkids in style. That's what the XT4 is for. And the grille design, I'm trying to get used to that grille design, because as you can see, that right there is an XT5 and that's an XT4. And it's hard to, I'm trying to get used to this grille design so it's easier to spot these things at a distance. But one thing I'm noticing now is the XT4 has this domed hood, but it looks like the XT5s do not have a domed hood. So that domed hood, I also notice, is similar to what's on the CT6. You see that? But, oh, well, the dome seems to be more pronounced on the XT4. Oh, well, let's go inside. See my salesman. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's maintenance. Yeah, but here's the thing. We had the SRX. We had an STS before the SRX. Mom loved the SRX. She's a retiree woman. Loved the SRX. She came back, got the XT5. Now, I'm pretty sure that by the time her lease is up, she has a 4-year lease, I'm fairly certain that they'll probably have all that self-driving technology, the Super Cruise. I actually demonstrated it in the CT6, but I'm pretty sure they'll have that available for all of these crossovers and probably even the Escalade, given a little bit of time. Oh, they just came out and looked at it and then they left. But yeah, that's it right once again. So it looks almost the same as the XT5. I'm still trying to see the visual cues that they put to make this thing look different than that. I'm still trying to look for them because it's really hard actually to tell these things apart. You know, I know there's a difference in these the wind vanes in the bumper, but the thing about it is they look so similar. So I'm still trying to figure it out. It's like everything about them's damn near the same. The one thing I know is different is the back. The lights on the back are totally different. See these lights? It looks a lot like the original SRX, because I remember my aunt has an original SRX, the one that looks like a station wagon. I don't see any of those around here on the lot. But basically, I honestly don't think they needed to change the SRX name. They could have just kept calling it SRX. I don't really see a difference in the point. But one thing you also notice is they have a 2.0 turbo engine with that all-wheel drive. Yeah. Oh, it's got a brown interior, blue exterior. This is an all-wheel drive sport model. The all-wheel drive sport model starts at $41,795 and it ends at $53,135. Let's see the equipment. Ooh, and you see so many more buttons. More buttons, and the button placement actually makes it look a lot better, in my opinion, than the XT5. Okay. Now, when I went to the Truth or Dare, then I couldn't even get in this thing because it was pre-production. They wouldn't allow you to get in it. So now I have full reign to sit in it, feel it out. See, one thing that bothers me is a lot of the professional reviewers on YouTube. It's like those guys, they don't live with these things. Like a lot of them don't own these cars, so they don't understand the gimmicks and everything of these cars. My mom has had the SRX, and now she's in that XT5. And I've driven it a couple of times whenever I go over her house and see her. And frankly, great car. But what I do like about this XT4 is it's got all of these new buttons. See, when you have all of these buttons, it makes it so much easier to go to certain features. You know, the HVAC system doesn't have that touchscreen gimmick shit anymore. And as you'll notice down here, they've got USB. Oh, if you can see, they have a USB charger down here. They have USB Type-C. They have USB right here. And then they have an SD card slot. So that's perfect. Because USB-C, she has a LG Stylo 4. And LG Stylo 4s have that USB fast charging. Now look right there. That makes me very happy to see that. Look at that. They have the ventilated and the heated seats. They have the lane keeping. They have the parking sensor on and off, and then they have the driver's heated and cooled seats right there. I love that. I love that. Now, as for the radio, it looks like they got some BMW type job going on down here. We're going to have to take a close look at that. And they have this, oh, look what they did. They have a monostatic shifter that you don't have to pull sideways. It still has the button, but you don't have to pull it sideways for reverse. So it has park on top, and I'm guessing you pull all the way back for reverse. But we'll find out about that when I drive it. It's amazing when you have a shifter that has to come with a goddamn manual. So it says to go into reverse, you have to push it all the way up until it stops. So you push it all the way forward, but this car will not park until you push the button for park. So that's great, you know. So this way you go all the way forward for reverse, but then you push for park. I like that. I like that. See, with my mom's, you gotta push forward and then you gotta fucking push left. That shit doesn't make no goddamn sense. It's a nice interior. It's a little dark in here. They're supposed to open up these windows so this way you can see it. If they'd open up the window, that would make it easier to see. And look at this new steering wheel. New steering wheel is nice. That's a nice steering wheel. So in the long run, my guess is what they'll do is they'll redesign the XT5 to look more like this. Now I'm wondering if this is one of those digital mirrors like on the CT6, because it looks like it is. I think this is like HomeLink. This looks like one of those I know you can get the digital mirror option in the Escalade now, but I never really liked the digital mirror because the problem is it gives you weird depth perception. I was never very crazy about that. Didn't like it. The interior looks nice. Of course, obviously, the driver space is slightly reduced because I'm not as comfortable in this as I am in the XT5. And the rear is also considerably reduced. So what I'll also do is I'll take a comparison video with my mom's XT5. I'll go by her house and borrow her car. I don't know if she'll like that too much because she knows that I'm a maniac when I drive. Let's see if there's any USB stuff in here. Okay, there's a 12 volt charger right here. There's a little tray right here. There may be electromagnetic charging induction for phones because it looks like this looks like something can go right here. So that's probably an electromagnetic charger. Now, let me tell you something else I like about this car. The XT5, one thing I complained about, the XT5 does not have this start-stop for the engine button so that you could turn the start-stop option off. Basically, it has no way of turning start-stop off. This car has it. So you also have the sport mode, you also have the all-wheel drive modes, that's the button for that. Then you have the StabiliTrak button right here to turn on and off stability. I don't see any point of turning on and off stability. I don't see any point whatsoever, but I guess that's so if you need extra traction, so if you're at like the beach and you get stuck, maybe that's so you deliver all the power to the wheels without the computer slowing it down. And then you have a music button right here. That makes it nice and simple. You have a compass up button, which tells the thing automatically to point north rather than pointing in the direction that you're headed. And then you have a back button. You got a phone button. Okay. See, the XT5, as much as I like the XT5, for whatever reason, they felt necessary to ditch most of the touch button controls, and they just put in those capacitive touch controls. And I was never very, very happy about that ever since they did that last generation, because the problem was, it was weird. It was like you touch one part of it, but that's not the part you're supposed to touch. And that was in the SRX. But they seem to have fixed it. All these buttons are very nice, have very nice metal shine and everything. Looks good. Looks good. I like this. The steering wheel, plastic buttons. It's like basically this is exactly the quality I expect from Cadillac. However, what I would say is it would be a lot nicer if they could somehow have made more of these buttons just like these buttons right here. Because like when you get into like these very premium cars, and I know it would have been a little bit more money, but when you get into these very, very premium cars, most of these things are like chromed out, you know. Now, like in the old days, if you had bought a Cadillac back in the 60s or 70s, that's exactly what it would have been. Everything in here would have been freaking leather, and everything around it would have been chromed out, because back then all they had to really work with was metal and chromium, and there was plastic wasn't a big thing back then. So now you fast forward to the future, everything is like plastic that has aluminum and then laminates on it, so it looks like metal. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Then you get these plastic ass shift panels. I don't know who the fuck uses these shift panels, but that's how they do it. That's just what they do. And that's the modern engineering, is all about plastic and shit. And then when you get like a Rolls Royce, everybody's like, oh my God, I've never seen nothing like this before. Just because it's all metal, and it's all leather and metal. Now this right here is the warning indicator, like if you get really close to somebody's car. But considering where that is, I'm pretty sure they also have an option in the highest end model so that you can get a heads-up display, because the XT4 technically is more high-tech than the XT5, mostly because it's newer. But you can bet that within 2 or 3 years, they're going to take all the technology and all the design, and they're going to take all this and they're going to put it right in the XT5. You can bet. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get self-driving like the CT6, and I'm pretty sure you may even be able to get an advanced Bose audio system, which would be nice. Yeah, so nice interior. You know, if you're into the orange interior, you want your car to look like a BMW. They've got these really high doors, so this way, like if somebody hits you with a truck or an SUV, it's like you're protected right up to your neck, basically. Like if you really think about it, if your head is here, this door sill is higher than your head is, which is amazing. So, you know, if something hits you from the side, it's like, you know, you'll have this pillar right here to protect the side of you. Your head will be like right here. So that's nice. So, okay, let's go drive one and see how that is. The nice features that some of the Cadillacs have is they have illuminated door sills. They have illuminated handrails, just like this one right here. Good look. It's a very good look. You know, I had that once on the XTS, and I was actually very, very, oh yeah, happy to see that. So this is the one, that's the auto start. Get into there, put the seat all the way back. Yeah, I'm letting him pull it out. It's a whole lot of gas coming out of a 2.0 turbo. And these take premium only, right? Turbocharger.
No, I put regular in these. But I honestly
don't
would
get the max power.
I would recommend premium. So there's a little bit less trunk space, because there was plenty. There was 63 square feet in the XT5.
Oh, good. You get a spare.
Yeah. There's 63 square feet in the XT5. There's 44 in the XT4. These come out.
So
right
they
here.
didn't reduce the space in the back or the front. They just reduced the trunk
and the engine.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll let you pull it out. Okay, so I see where they put the heated buttons. All right. Yeah. Basically, all the luxury car makers make Econo boxes now, and Dodge is making fucking luxury cars. That's what 2018 looks like. That's 2018 for you. Dodge is building fucking monsters.
Cadillacs ever built.
Yeah, I'd probably have to push the seat for it. Whoa. Okay, USB-C, USB, and the heated seats. Which one's the most dynamic?
Which one?
Which one were you going to say?
All the XT4s. The XT4 by far. I drive a lot of cars. I'm a racing instructor.
Oh, really? What do you race?
Ferrari 458, F430, 997 Turbo S's, Gallardo.
Where do you do that?
5.9 exotic.
Oh, where's that? Where's that? Oh, okay. Cloud9, I heard of them.
Yeah, I work with Cloud9, Legendary. might click. So everybody works with everybody that's in that industry.
Yeah, I wish I could fit in those things.
This car, like an X3 or a GLK, which, you know, this thing is going by far, feels so much better than any of those other cars. I love the piano keys.
I like that too, because the XT5, they took away most of the buttons.
But the best thing about this, you ready?
What's that?
The easy access, you ready?
Okay.
Phone, look, change music, look, go right to the radio stations right here.
Okay.
Phone, okay, you go right through your menus right here. You go back and then home screen. It's all right here. Boom, 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 boom. Your most common things. And then this just goes whatever you want real quick.
I wonder if they're going to put this stuff in the XT5.
I don't know, but this stuff is really good.
Yeah.
So like I said, audio, you can go right to where you want to be real quick, very quickly. This is your volume. It's right here. And then the radio stations go right there. This, to be honest, I haven't figured out what it's for yet. I'm not entirely too sure. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Look, it changes the menu. And then from there, you can choose what information you want displayed.
Okay. And then this is the collision warnings turn off.
Correct.
And the heated steering wheel. Okay, yeah.
The setup in this one is by far way better than the XT5 ever was. How do your seats feel?
It's cool. Cooled seats are the first thing I turn on when I get into one of these cars. This one doesn't have a nav button here.
This one doesn't have a nav button. However, press home.
And this one doesn't have nav. I'm guessing you have to use the CarPlay.
No nav.
This one, so this is a base.
No, this is a premium luxury.
Premium luxury with no nav?
Yes.
Wow.
We've realized people don't want to pay for the navigation.
Put that shit in there.
So a lot of times we just hook them up with the Apple CarPlay. So for instance, this has Apple CarPlay. You can download it straight to your phone. You have OnStar also for navigation.
Oh, okay.
OnStar Navi. There's CADILLAC Navi, which you got to pay for. There's
CarPlay
and Android Auto. So we didn't leave you Navi-less. We just left it so you need a supporting device.
Gotcha.
All right, so realistic, just right away, you can kind of feel a difference, major difference.
I can also, but I feel right away it's smaller than my mom's XT5. I can feel it, like like I sit further back at the furthest spot. I sit further back in hers, but I kind of expected that though. You know, and I can see the headroom's about where I'm usually at. Yeah, but it's a bit. It's a little, just a little.
Yeah, I mean you're a huge
guy. Yeah, so I feel it right away. You know.
You know, but you know, to everybody else, they feel right at home. I had to drive one back to New Jersey. I was going around on TikTok. What's that parkway? Grand Central. Yeah, with the curves.
Yeah.
I was flying around those curves just to kind of see what it did, and it definitely was very, 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 very nice.
What do they rate the 0 to 60 on this?
I don't know if it's on there. I'm not gonna pull something out of my ass.
Thank you. Yeah, but
I don't think it's 0 to 60 is super fast. It's highway, because this thing's a momentum holder.
right.
You're on the highway, like this is where it's good. Like right here, and just maneuvering, like just switching lanes quickly. It just feels awesome.
But this Jeep, he's trying to hog up.
It just feels really, 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 really good here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Grabby brake. That's pretty good.
No, it's really, really, really nice. super agile, and it's thin enough to just, like, you could do this no hesitation. It's not even a thought. Handles good. Handling is really nice. The sport wheel comes in handy. These paddle shifters are very nice. It's a 9-speed transmission.
And the sport mode is the only real difference is like what the wheel size and.
Oh hell no! You ready? Totally different.
Oh, not. I'm sorry. Not. Yeah. Okay.
So now you put it in sport mode. Now it opens up valves, gives you a little bit more horsepower, has automatic downshifting and rev matching. So it'll actually downshift for you if you're a little bit of driving a little aggressive.
Wow.
Then it'll hold in a higher RPM so you can accelerate out next. It holds boost really well.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was listening for, like whether or not you hear that hiss, the boost release valve. I didn't notice any of that, but no, it sounds pretty good.
There's a turnaround right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, its first gear is a little slow. Second gear, third, the top of second, it really starts moving. Third gear feels incredible. Fourth gear feels great. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are really just economic gears.
Right. Saves some gas. Yeah.
But your real feel is right here. Turn around, brake, hard brakes. Hard brakes, hard brakes, hard brakes, hard brakes.
Hard brakes. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, again.
Floor it. See how long it does. Okay,
Now,
so is that
now it's gonna
41?
start pulling.
7. 2.
Going. Back at the 100.
Wow.
Super stable though. Watch out, watch out, watch
Now,
out.
of course, this guy would wait there.
I love
these people.
I love how you tap the brakes. My man.
But you got to understand, I'm an SRT driver.
I hear you. I love what you just did just now. I was not nervous. That was very impressive.
Yeah. No, it's all the time with me. It's like 120 is nothing for me.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I've driven McLaren 650S's.
Did you drive that 720?
I didn't drive the 720. I drove the 570 and the 650. Believe it or not, I like the 570 better on the track. It's more raw. The 650 has a lot of electronics, which do not make it not fun.
I won't be happy with McLaren until they put the seat back in the center. And I know it's coming because they have I think it's a 720 prototype or something.
They want to do it when they make a perfect car.
When they make it. But just make it.
No, what I mean is they want to make the perfect McLaren.
Right.
For that, so they could name it the F1 again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I can get behind it. But ultimately, the downside is, you talk about what's a pure car and not. The problem is they're trying to basically make everything an electric hybrid now.
Well, no, they want everything kind of they want everything to compete with the 918.
Yeah.
So the 918 has hybrid technology, which is where you can
with that gas engine. Yeah.
Well, not just that, the brakes charge the boost.
Right. But my thing is, it's what's going to be left pure if everything's like a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle.
There's kind of you're in the company right now. Dodge.
Yep, that's right.
Dodge.
We're just putting out ancient technology.
American brand Tennessee is still going to have amazing cars.
I'll tell you, when I got my Hellcat, freaking happiest day.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was ridiculous. I'd never driven anything like that before.
Yeah.
It was I'd driven
Careful of those fuckers.
Oh no, those things are insane. I have to have that Jeep SRT as a daily
Did you
driver.
get a brake upgrade on those?
On what?
On the Hellcat?
Nah, there's no brake. Not for 2016.
No, aftermarket.
No. I don't mess with. I keep my stuff OEM. If anything breaks, if anything goes wrong, dealer deals with it. It's I don't want to deal with nothing.
The only thing I would recommend is you get a full Brembo kit, a full size.
Well, the rotors that they gave me those 15.5 custom rotors. Those things are $1,000 each.
No, I know, but you can get better braking power on that car, because I think that's the only downfall. Is that
See, my problem is I don't want to avoid any warranties, and if anything ever happens, if the car ever slides and hits anything or hits anybody, I don't want them telling me that bullshit. Oh yeah, well you modified this, that, and the other. Because I've got friends, their engines have blown up in their Jeeps because they supercharged them. They pushed 15 pounds of boost, and their engine blow up. Dealer ain't looking. They ain't even looking at that.
I'll tell you, the Hellcat really is a great car.
Oh yeah. Which one did you drive? The Charger or the Challenger?
Challenger. Always Challenger. Never drove the Charger.
Oh, so you like the retro? I can't get into the retro, but I do like the wide body.
I love the. I drove the Scat Pack Chargers.
Okay.
It's the same shit.
Nah, but you drove the Hellcat too.
I drove the Hellcat Challenger.
The Hellcat
Charger.
Charger.
The Demon Challenger too.
The Hellcat Charger is really different.
Demon's crazy.
Nah, but the Red Eye is better than that.
I think the Red Eye Hellcat.
The Red Eye wide body Hellcat is better than that. Nah, trust me. You're getting 797. They don't have to change the PCM, nothing. Because you got to remember, the Demon's just stripped down Challenger.
That's why I like it.
But the Red Eye, it's got.
You could feel.
It's a luxury car. You can put your family.
You can feel the Demon. It's a fucking race car. Excuse my language.
Oh no, don't even worry about it.
You got a wide body. You have the upgraded brakes I was telling you about. You have a supercharger, and when I say that thing whines, it's insane. But you know what sounds better? Hellcat.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
I've never heard anything that sounds like that, because it's like even the Supercharger in the CTS-V is not like that. It's like, even though it's less power, but it's not like that. I don't know who tuned it, but they need to give them.
Supercharged naturally aspirated.
No, the Hellcat's supercharged. The Jeep's naturally aspirated. Now, if I were to get that Trackhawk, which I'm not too happy with, they didn't restyle it enough. But the Hellcat engine is in the Trackhawk, so you get 707 horsepower.
The nicest sounding cars are always naturally aspirated, I feel like.
Oh yeah, you can't reproduce. Yeah, mine's just like that. You can't reproduce the vibration or the drone in a turbocharger. You just can't do it. Like the GTR is one of the few cars that has a very peculiar sound to it, like the Nissan GTR.
Yeah, of course.
Most other turbochargers, like I was on the road and an Acura NSX passed me.
M4.
You barely heard it.
M4, you hear that shit. M4 sounds really good.
I've heard the M4. I drove one of those because I did a BMW test drive. I even drove the brand newest 7. I was like, yeah, it's nice, but
the 4 drive's good.
But you know what my problem was? The turbo lag on the pedal. Like if you slam on the pedal, it's not like a V8. The V8 just goes. With those,
but have you been driving with the paddle modes? Don't do that when you're driving paddles.
I drove Sport Plus, whatever.
No,
it was like there was like
paddles.
at least like a second
with
delay.
Those cars, you gotta use your paddles.
No, I don't like using paddles. You
gotta,
notice I never use these.
You gotta use the paddles to really get the feel of it, because the M4 is instantaneous, super. Like it's there before you put your foot on it, but you have to downshift at the same time, and then it's easy. Otherwise,
I'll give it a try.
Put your foot down. It has to take that split second to read a code.
Maybe I'll give it a try. And I'll tell you, that was something that I really noticed the most, because I used to have a S550 Mercedes, right? Mm-hmm. They used to have a naturally aspirated V8, and then they switched it up to twin turbos, right? When they did that, that's when I started seeing that lag, and I was like, what's going on? I thought there was something wrong with the car.
No, it's really not meant for automatic driving. It's really meant for using your...
The V8 was...
Yeah,
it just drove so much better.
German engineering car, the way the paddle shit is just set up, it's just really...
Who's that, yours?
We're taking that in, yeah.
Oh. Somebody traded that in?
We're going to take it in, yeah.
Oh. What do you want it for? You just want to go
back there. Back there.
Okay. Yeah, that's mine. Or one of them.
What color is that?
It's the regular billet silver.
Sick.
Yeah. Yep, I love that. I love that truck just the way it is. I don't mod nothing. I just like it just the way it is.
It blocked up a spot.
Okay, yeah, just put right here.
No. We gotta go back there.
Yeah, go back there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, well that's good. So at least I get a chance to use the new reverse button.
Yeah.
Okay.
This camera's better than ever.
This doesn't pull up, right?
No.
Okay.
I won't ask that.
Because it kind of looks like it's recessed, so it kind of looks like it could. Yeah.
So we're just gonna go that way.
And then you just let it drop. Yeah. Yeah, because the other reverse thing, I hated that.
No, the way
this one's a little bit better.
This car is...
It's more like mine. It just goes straight forward, straight back.
So good.
I like that, yeah.
of these real quick.
Okay. You want me to let you pull it in?
No, you can just literally park it like side, like right here.
Right here? All right.
That's fine. A little bit up more so we can back that up.
Okay.
Cool. Perfect.
All right.
Just start park.
All right.
And there's your car.
There we go. Yeah, this is beautiful. Love it. I want to turn it on. What's up with these brakes? What is this, a brake cover?
Yeah, we put those as brake covers. You know why? With these brakes, they're somewhat sensitive. Just like if you look at some of the new cars out there, a lot of the brakes are already rusted up. This just keeps it so when you go get your car new, it's kind of brand new. Keeps it protected.
All right.
You could even own the car and keep those on if you wanted to, but
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I keep taking them off. Not unless they were stylized.
yeah.
All right, so this looks good.
That's a great car. What did you think of it? Scale 1 to 10.
I like
For a crossover.
Yeah, I really did like it.
On a 1 to 10 scale, what do you give it?
About an 8.
That's pretty good. 1 to 10.
Yeah. I wish they would do something crazy like put one of those fast engines in one of these things, put some Brembo brakes in it. Yeah, but you sold CTSVs, you sold ATSVs.
We sold one CTSV this year.
Yeah, because it's $105,000. How about your ATSVs?
ATSV, we sold one this year.
Just one?
Here.
Yeah. See, ultimately, it's like those cars are, well, the ATSV, in my opinion, was too small, but you're selling that car for Hellcat money. So most people are like, yeah, $70,000. It's like, I'm going to go get something more powerful. You know?
No.
That thing was like $70,000.
Totally different.
What?
That's not Hellcat comparable.
Why not?
The ATS compares to an M4, a C45, and a C63. It's not comparable.
Yeah, but the Hellcat's faster than all of those.
It's not in the same class.
Well, I understand the class. The thing about it is you either win or you lose a race.
What costs more money, an M4 or a Hellcat?
The M4 costs way more, and you lose.
It's not in the same class. But I'll tell you this much: you put me on a track, you put me on Road Atlanta.
I don't like tracks. I like the Southern
You
State
put me on
Parkway.
Road Atlanta in an ATSV versus your Hellcat. I'm gonna beat you.
Probably.
It's just handling. That's what you're paying for. Is the engineering around the curves.
Yeah, but people don't drive like that in regular life.
So we
Like,
sold one.
if I catch you on that street and I catch you at a light with that Jeep
You
or
catch
with
me
one of
with
those,
the CTSV though, we're neck and neck the whole time.
yeah, because there's not enough space to accelerate. If you really think about it, I mean, it's a regular track. If I get you on the Southern State Parkway, you're done.
No, the CTSV versus the Hellcat's neck and neck. Statistics, I don't care. I've tested
No, but
it out.
I'm talking about actual races on the
I'm
drag
saying
strip.
drag racing. The CTSV and the Hellcat are neck and neck.
I gotta show you the video. You got your phone? I got it for you.
The only reason why I say that is because I've done it many times because they use at Cloud9. They have the Hellcat Challenger, right? The purple and yellow 15, right? Then they have the CTSV as their transport car, where they follow the cars. With the customers in them. And we just did it for shits and giggles at like 40 miles an hour.
So I'll tell you like this. I drove the CTSV a couple of times, and I also did the track experience that you have for the Truth and Dare, right? Now, here's the thing. That car the wheels are too narrow on the back of that car, and the Hellcats had the exact same problem. That's why they came back with the wide body Hellcat. The tires on the CTSV were too narrow. There was way too much wheel slip, and I realized that right away. So even though, yeah, it was only 650 horsepower, just getting off the line was like a struggle for that first second. Now the Hellcats have the same problem.
What mode did you have it in? Track 1, track 2?
I tested it in the, first of all, I did auto, then I did the track modes, and there was also sport mode setting, because you got to remember there was a guy teaching you how to drive it right next to you, and he was basically giving you pointers and everything about how to hold your turns and how to hold your revs.
Straight line braking.
But no, my problem was that car, the tires on that car were way too narrow. Like now when you buy a Hellcat, you get like 305s. Or so anything you get now is like a 300 plus. And the wide body was even bigger, and they made it specifically to deal with that issue of the wheel spin, right? But that was the whole point. So with the Demon, they get rid of the wheel spin by launching the car every single time you get on that drag strip. You're doing a launch control, you know. But it's too different. I like the interior of the CTSV, and I also like how they have those cameras.
Here's the thing, the
I love those
CTSV
cameras.
is more luxurious.
Oh yeah,
No question.
definitely.
It's a sharper look.
ATS.
It might not go around.
Now, this is
it
a,
might not go around the curve like
This is a
it,
platinum,
but
right?
Premium.
Premium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's got it all. Yeah, that's nice. When they redesign this thing, maybe we'll do an upgrade.
This one is already paid.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wheels. I'm like, oh.
The new XT5 is going to have the Escala grill,
A Scala grill. Oh, okay.
like a CT6,
Yeah, that's nice.
but
I
with
like
the
that.
mesh.
I like the wheels.
That is nice.
Yeah, and I'm pretty. He has the heated and cooled seats. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. Black with a black interior. Huh?
Yeah.
The top is white, not white.
You had a good experience,
What? Huh?
You had a good experience?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I loved it.
I'll see you.
All right.
This one you always want the black seats, black.
Oh, your wife likes it. Yeah, I bought the red one. I bought the red one with the black seats.
Yeah, because you know why? This is our fourth car,
Fourth.
and the first one we had a mocha color, and inside it was like a white.
Uh-huh.
And every time you see it with jeans,
Yeah,
you
see-
leave the stain.
See, she's got heated and cooled seats, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things about this car that I like. And then she has the back zones. Oh yeah, it's fabulous, fabulous.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad you like. I have the Jeep SRT, but mine's like a race truck. That one right there, silver.
Yeah.
No, beautiful. I hope you enjoy it.
This is our fourth one already.
Fourth, yeah, we're on our third. We had. I love your new. This is yours?
Yes.
I love your new
That's
car.
ours, yeah.
Oh, and you got the cake too. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love this.
What did you come out of?
Oh, he just took it. SRX.
An SRX. Oh,
2016.
it was that black SRX.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
mom. We got the red one of these with the same black interior, and she loves it. And I'm sure you'll love this too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll
This
love
is
it.
our fourth one, so, yeah.
No, it looks great. I love
Yeah.
it. Beautiful. I was noticing your wheels
Oh,
specifically. I was noticing your wheels,
Yeah, this. Yeah.
and you got the side door handles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
lit up.
Yeah, I know. I used to have a XTS, and it had these. Good. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I'm a Cadillac. When I was single, I used to have two Cadillacs, a Coupe de Ville and a Sand de Ville.
Coupe de Ville.
Those long ones, big ones.
Oh yeah, see, my mom's was just like that one right over
That's a
there.
beautiful color.
Yeah, hers looked exactly like that
That's
pretty
a
much.
beautiful
And
car.
we got it in July. She loves it. Uh-oh. And them trucks. Now watch out for them trucks.
Oh, I just found the speakers
The speakers.
on the door.
Oh yeah.
The Bose.
There's also one there.
They're there. Yeah,
Before
yeah.
used to be over
Yeah,
there.
my mom got that color right there.
Oh,
Yeah, she loves it because she's in a sorority, so they like those colors, you know? Yeah.
so it used to be here, the speaker. Now they're on the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh no, you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
And then they have the charging things under
Yes.
the thing just
and
in
then
case.
I can just put my phone down and it charges itself.
All right. Well, yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks a
So
lot.
beautiful. I
Take
love
care.
those wheels.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. Yep. So that's it. The XT4. That's my review on the XT4. Nothing professional about it. Just straight car, and that's it. You're not watching me with a selfie stick, looking at myself. None of that shit. That's how I run my channel. That's how I do quickie reviews. And I gotta say, I really like the car. Ultimately, it's gonna come down to how much you want to spend on it. But if you got the money to go all the way up to $50,000, you can get a really, really well-equipped XT4. It's fast enough in traffic. It handles pretty well. You know, the 0 to 100 isn't, you know, it's not super spectacular, but most of you people, you're like older people, you're retirees, you're not driving 100 miles an hour, not like me and this fucking beast right here. Look at that. The birds don't like me because the birds are angry. They shit on my car. I'm going to have to get a rag and get that shit off there because those bastards. Look at these wheels. So that's the thing. So basically, I love Cadillacs, and those wheels right there really make that car shine instead of looking like plain like those wheels right there. You know, those wheels right there just don't look as nice. These wheels are hot. So the XT4 comes with really nice wheels. They seem to have listened to the consumers who must have made complaints about the shifter, and they seem to have listened to any complaint that they made about not having enough touch buttons and everything. And they redesigned it. Now you got, you know, this beautiful silver XT4 right here. You see that? And this is another silver with black. But yeah, basically, it's an amazing build quality. I love the car. If you're shopping for one of these, come to Paul Conti. You'll love Paul Conti. They treat you really well. You buy a car, they give you a nice chocolate cake and everything. All right? Enjoy.